What's going on, YouTube frogs? So they just tweeted out this Sumeru preview teaser. This is the first one they've tweeted out, and it's called The Fascinating Dendro Element. And I am super excited because I think this is the first time they've ever teased something like this for the upcoming region that was outside of the dev stream. And so in this, they're going to be showing us some of the Dendro stuff, and we can kind of break this down and see what we can expect going into Sumeru, not based on leaks. Whether or not I look at leaks is doesn't matter. It's none of your business. But please keep them out of my comment section because I have to delete them and it's a little irritating. So anyways, let's watch through this. I'm gonna have closed captions on, so just so you guys know, it may not actually accurately reflect what everyone's saying in the closed captions. It might be some inaccuracies there, so just kind of be aware of that as we're going. Yo. Okay, so we are already off the bat. We just know that like Traveler's gonna put down this this flower, I guess. Holy shit! Wait, there's a lot to dissect here. Let's just watch it through and then we'll go back. Oh my god, the Sumeru looks so pretty. Let me move this up here so you guys can read it too. Okay, the last piece of the puzzle. So they're confirming that there's only 7 elements. Unless they're planning on doing a lot more, but along with our art and creative concept teams. Okay, so they pulled in everyone for this. They like really pulled in every single person. Yo, okay. I'm sorry. We keep watching it. I get so excited. I want to talk about this in a minute. Okay, so Hydro and Dendro are gonna make that. Okay, Dendro on plants makes them grow. That's cool. So Dendro Traveler might actually be useful. On the other hand, it's also an artistic rework. Yo, it looks so pretty, dude. What? It actually just, it's so green, but it's so pretty. This is just Electrocharge, this is your normal stuff. Generates some energy too. Hydro and Electro. Yeah. Just normal stuff that we already know. Looks really good. I swear, dude, these guys are playing at 144 FPS. Bloom and Catalyze. Okay. Bloom's inspired by the real-life phenomenon of flowers blooming. It's all the combination of recovery aspect of the Hydro element. Okay. Hold on. Holy shit, that's a lot of words. Okay, combination of the recovery aspect of the Hydro element and the catalysis concept of the Dendro element. So basically, it's just like creating something on the ground. Okay, it looks like it deals damage. It either debuffs or does damage. I'm assuming it does damage. Okay. That was weird. Oh wait, he's getting shocked with yellow lightning. Oh my god, wait a second. Wait, chat. Okay, I saw this thing. Sorry to keep pausing, but like I just need to say this. There was this thing a long time ago that was like a weird leak. They leaked in like 1.2 or something, like super early on, where they were talking about how there was a yellow lightning element coming out, and everyone was like, "Oh, you're full of shit." And now this is happening, and we're seeing the yellow lightning. It's like, okay, they just didn't know what was going on, but it very much was in the game. So that's really funny. Area specific gameplay, okay. Burning, bloom, and catalyze. Polymorphic transfer. Okay, so this is basically just the plant growing thing, I think. Oh wow, you can kill the plant too. This is gonna be fun to explore, I think. Hopefully we get a lot of new stuff. Yo! Switching back and forth between states. These look interesting. Potentially not that annoying to hit. I don't know, they might be like specters where they just fly away and have infinite health. Hello! You have to experience it for yourself. Novel and interesting experience. We'll see. Hopefully it shakes up the meta a little bit. All right, that's dope. So there you go. There you have it. That's the first Sumeru preview teaser, the very first one that they've done. And that is actually really sick. They showed us so many things to dissect here, so let's go ahead and look through it. This is all while my editor is taking care of the Kazuha guide. So right off the bat, look at this. Okay, so you're gonna have to climb up here, but that is like vast. That is really big. So it looks like we're going to a jungly area first. This reminds me of Electro MC. So I remember like Electro MC throws out the 3 like lightning blade things. This is kind of like an AoE in front, similarly to Electro MC. This also indicates that the Archon will probably have something that is similar in function. So as soon as we know what the MC does, we can speculate on what the Archon's going to do, because that's how it's been for all of the Archons previously. For example, the Meteorite is the rock of the Traveler. Animo MC has the tornado. Venti has the tornado thing. You know, there's always similarities. Raiden's a battery. Traveler's a battery. So I would imagine that the Dendro MC is going to have a similar thing to the Dendro Archon. So you throw this down. This reminds me of just like Albedo's animation to throw stuff down, but makes this little flower thing. Okay. Whoa, wait. That looked like the Electroculi, or not Electroculi thing. Yo, that's like Monster Hunter platforming. Wait, hold on. Let's take that really slow. Look, he grapples onto this and pulls himself up. So there's a lot of cool stuff they're bringing in. Oh my gosh, that just looks so freaking good. That honestly, like, it's beautiful. I love how lush the greenery is, and like the color palette in Genshin in general is just so good. Okay, Dendro's the last puzzle piece. We'll skip ahead a little bit. All right. So there it is. So I'm assuming it's just a cone. Oh wait. Oh my God. Wait, guys, can you see that? I'll try to zoom in on it when I'm editing. Maybe this is just the Dendro aura, but there's definitely like an aura on them. Almost looks like a gas. Okay, that's definitely just Dendro aura. Yeah, 100%. Never mind. It's like burning how it sits on the enemy. But yeah, you use what they're calling bloom in this instance. I don't know if that's gonna be the official name for it, but that is just what the closed caption says. So again, guys, don't post leaks down in the comments. I have to delete them. Okay, but that is cool. So it looks like it deals. Oh, whoa. I just blew it up. Wait, hold on. Go back. Does that make it do damage, or did it explode? Yeah, okay, it causes burning on all of them. So this is just normal electrocharge stuff. You can see it affecting the water. So they're talking about electrocharge. And then here we get the bloom thing on a Dendro slime, and that does damage. Hold on, do they have Hydro on them? Okay, so this is just a Hydro interaction with Dendro, and it's gonna spawn this thing. And then that thing is going to deal damage after a second, but then you can also see, I think is that the yellow lightning that happens? Maybe. I can't actually tell. It looks like there's like some kind of yellow effect that happens. That might be the lightning effect, or it might be a completely different reaction. Okay, there's the yellow lightning, yeah. So Electro and Dendro gives you that sort of effect, where it's gonna deal, I'm assuming, just some extra damage over, it looks like it's damage over time, but the thing is, like, I have a feeling they wouldn't do that because burning already does that. So it may look like damage over time, but there's no way that they would just include like multiple damage over time effects rather than just like creating something completely new. I feel like that's part of the thing that makes Genshin super unique, is its unique combat system. So I think that's unlikely this is another damage over time, maybe some kind of buff or enhancement against those enemies. We'll see. Maybe Kuching will be good, guys. Hopium. Yeah, and then just being able to see how these elements are going to interact in the wild, it's going to be really cool. Man, this is beautiful. No, like truly, Sumeru so far, or not, this isn't necessarily Sumeru. I think this is on the way to Sumeru. Maybe Sumeru is in here somewhere, but it looks beautiful. All right, and there we have it. We learned a lot about the reactions. We don't know how the numbers work or exactly what they do, but it looks like if you combine Dendro and Hydro, you're getting some kind of spawned thing that's going to end up dealing damage over a certain amount of time. It looks like it's going to just happen after a while. And then with Electro and Dendro, you're getting a yellow lightning sort of effect that I'm assuming is some sort of enhancement or debuff on an enemy, because it's not going to be a stun effect, because we already have that with Electrocharged. It's not going to be a damage over time, most likely, because we already have that with burning. So that only really leaves buffs and debuffs, in my opinion. And also, one of the cool things is you're going to be able to chain certain reactions. So as you know, you can actually have Hydro and Electro on an enemy at the same time. So I'm wondering if you trigger with Dendro, if that's going to get multiple effects at the same time. And maybe that's what the Razor clip was showing back here. Maybe this was the multiple things triggering, because that looks like it glows yellow and it goes into him and it does that damage. So if that is the case, then you'll see some pretty cool interactions, and Dendro might be a direct taser buff. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm surprised we didn't get to see any really like cryo stuff with it. That makes me wonder if we're just not getting cryo reactions at all. And if that's the case, that could actually be really good, because then you have burning as an option to apply pyro for reverse melt. So that could make melt even stronger, because anything that's burning is going to have Dendro and pyro on it, and it's going to be repeatedly sort of applying that fire. So for things that need to reverse melt or need a consistent pyro application, burning could actually work pretty well if cryo doesn't take Dendro aura off. So I'm really excited to see how that works. Fingers crossed. So there is your Sumeru preview teaser. This thing looked so freaking good. I'm glad they're being more transparent, like showing us more things. I think it's really cool that they're showing us sort of what some of these things do, so we can kind of anticipate what we're going to be seeing when we see the new Dendro Traveler, when we see all of Sumeru, when we see new areas and bosses, new enemies. So we got a lot out of this new trailer thing, preview, whatever you want to call it. There's lots of new enemies we saw, and I'm sure there's even more. If you're excited about Sumeru, let me know down in the comments what you're excited for about it. And as always, I'm gonna go back to the waiting room for the banner reveal, so that way I can make a video on that too. Kazuha Guide is coming very, very soon. See you next time.